Today we dive into the fascinating journey of Slot, how he transformed from a modest footballer into a highly regarded coach. This video will explore everything you need to know about his incredible story. Born in 1978 in the Netherlands, Slot grew up with a love for football, starting his journey at a local level. He was scouted at an early age and developed into an attacking midfielder. During his playing career, Slot spent most of his time at PEC Zwolle, moving between the Dutch first and second divisions. While Slot's playing abilities didn't always stand out, he lacked speed and wasn't the most technically gifted. His vision and passing were the trademarks of his game, traits that would later shape his coaching philosophy. Slot first gained wider attention in the Netherlands because he used an unusual kickoff strategy where he kicked the ball straight up into the air. The move raised eyebrows, with many questioning its purpose. In an interview, Slot explained his reasoning. It was designed to create a 50-50 duel close to the opponent's goal. In his final year as a player at PEC Zwolle, teammates often described Slot more like a coach than a player. He was actively teaching his teammates about positioning, passing, and movement. After retiring from professional football in 2013, Slot transitioned seamlessly into coaching, starting as a youth coach at PEC Zwolle. In 2014, Slot took the next step in his coaching journey by joining second division Dutch club Cambuur as an assistant coach. In the 16-17 season, following a disappointing start and relegation to the second division, Arne Slot was appointed interim coach of Cambuur just 2 months into the season. At the time, they were struggling in 14th place, but Slot's leadership brought remarkable results. The team made an unexpected climb to third position in the league standings, a turnaround that surprised many. The management praised Slot for his effective and collaborative approach, officially becoming head coach. Under his guidance, the club achieved a historic milestone by reaching the semifinals of the Dutch Cup for the first time in its history. Slot's style and success caught the attention of AZ, one of the top 5 clubs in the Netherlands. In 2017, he joined AZ as an assistant coach. The club's technical director described Slot as experienced, ambitious, and innovative. His tactical vision and dynamic way of playing quickly resonated with the players, motivating them both in training sessions and during matches. AZ finished third in the 2018 season and fourth in 2019. It was announced that Slot would have the opportunity to prove himself as the club's head coach. Slot made an immediate impact as head coach, becoming the first coach in the club's history to earn 19 points in his first 8 games. Under his leadership, they reached the round of 32 in the Europa League, showcasing their growing potential. Unfortunately, the 2019-2020 season was cut short due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite the abrupt end, they finished in second place in the league standings. However, no title was awarded that season. In the following season, Slot faced disappointment in the Champions League qualifying rounds but bounced back in the Europa League. One of the standout moments came when they defeated Napoli 1-0 away, a result Slot described as a historic win for their standards. At home, they played Napoli to a 1-1 draw, further solidifying their growing reputation. This achievement brought attention from the Dutch media, with excitement and optimism at an all-time high. During his successful time at AZ, Arne Slot attracted interest from several clubs. One of the top 3 traditional clubs in the Netherlands, Feyenoord, engaged in talks with Slot. When AZ discovered that Slot was in discussions with other clubs, they decided to part ways with him in December 2020. The club stated that a coach who is exploring opportunities elsewhere cannot remain fully focused on his current team. The decision left many fans disappointed, and Slot took a 7-month break from coaching. At the start of the 2021 to 2022 season, Slot began his new chapter as head coach of Feyenoord. The club was facing tough financial challenges, and Slot was tasked with rebuilding the team with limited resources and a tight timeline. Feyenoord's first match of the season came at the end of July in the newly introduced Conference League. Despite these challenges, Slot's Feyenoord squad excelled, finishing first in their Conference League group. In the knockout stages, they achieved remarkable victories over Partizan, Slavia Prague, and Marseille, ultimately reaching the first ever Conference League final. Feyenoord's strong Conference League campaign ended in a 1-0 loss to Roma in the final, and they finished third in the Eredivisie. Despite this, Slot was named Coach of the Year and earned praise from Dutch media for his impressive work at Feyenoord. In the next season, Feyenoord were knocked out in the Europa League quarterfinals. However, Slot led the team to the Eredivisie title, securing Feyenoord's first championship in 6 years. For his efforts, he was once again awarded the Best Manager award in the Dutch competition. Slot received widespread praise from both the Dutch media and Feyenoord fans. Tottenham were heavily linked with him, and many Feyenoord supporters expected him to leave. However, at the end of the month, Slot announced that he would stay. Tottenham was angry, as Slot didn't disclose all the details of the contract, leaving Tottenham feeling misled. In the 23-24 season, Feyenoord finished second after a dominant campaign by the eventual champions. After the season, Slot left Feyenoord as a club legend, widely regarded as one of the best managers in the club's history. Slot's next move took him to Liverpool, where he was set to succeed Jurgen Klopp. Initially, many fans were disappointed, as Slot was an unfamiliar name to most in England. Klopp himself supported Slot's appointment, even helping to introduce a new song for the Dutch coach to rally the Liverpool fans. Slot officially became Liverpool's head coach on June 1st, 2024, and kicked off his tenure with a 1-0 victory over Ipswich Town. In just his third game, he achieved a 3-0 win against Manchester United at Old Trafford, becoming only the second Liverpool manager ever to win his first match at Old Trafford. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have a suggestion for a player, coach, or club you'd like us to cover next, feel free to leave a comment below. Slot continued to break records, becoming the first Premier League manager to win his first 6 away games and the fastest manager to reach 15 wins across all competitions. So, what makes Slot such a great coach? His philosophy is, I want as many good football players as possible in the team, and I want to make them work as hard as possible. I believe that when we work to perfect our habits every day, we have more chance to cut out luck. Slot has often spoken about the influence of 2 figures he believes have truly changed football in recent years, Lionel Messi and Pep Guardiola. During his time at Feyenoord, he frequently asked reporters if they had noticed Guardiola's matches and vision. Slot admired Guardiola's style and openly expressed his desire to implement a similar approach to the game. What also makes Slot stand out is his demeanor with the media. While he remains serious and focused, he also stays calm and relatable, engaging well with fans. Now that we know Slot's journey, let's dive into his coaching style and what makes him so special. Slot consistently plays his teams in a 4-3-3 formation, focusing on a well-organized build-up. While Klopp's vision was about attacking as soon as possible when they had the ball, Slot aims to position his team so that their build-ups run as smoothly as possible. He's known for pressing high, trying to force the opposition into playing long balls. With players like Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate, these long passes often end up in Liverpool's possession. If teams try to build from the back, they risk losing the ball early in the process. Slot's tactical approach is too complicated to fully capture in this video, but his vision is clear. His style doesn't just deliver results, it's also incredibly exciting for supporters. Liverpool's matches under Slot are fast-paced, full of action, and offer plenty of goals. With victories over some of the biggest clubs, Slot is quickly becoming one of the most well-known coaches in a very short period of time. If you enjoyed this video, you might also like one of our others. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video.